Making coffee, I need IT. Hello Tommy. Welcome.
여러분들 we gotta hurry. We gotta play some Monster Hunter. Oh my god, it's been a bit. Alright. Do I even have the screen? No, I don't have it ready. I'll just use this one. I also have to get the thing going. I haven't got it set up yet. Oh no. What the fuck am I doing game capture? Let me do this right. Consoles. I'm going to fix this. Here we go. Alright, let me just so you go to wire. Ooh, I need to get QP. I need to get something. I need to get like an audio thing real quick. Won't take me that long. So that way, like, I can route the oh my god. That way I can like route the audio correctly, which will definitely be fixed when I have a different computer. What is this? We are getting there. Alright, I'll fix all that other stuff later. Alright, I think we now are in a better spot. Lock that source. All right, I think we're good now. I'm gonna go ahead and just I'll choose whatever request somebody just made. Oh, somebody didn't make a request yet. Yo, HBG, what's up? Hey. So who else are getting wilds? I have the game like ready to like use whenever it comes out. Like I'm so excited for it, it's crazy. I just hope it doesn't crash my system and do other weird shit. So far I ran the benchmark and did it multiple times actually. Apparently cutscenes in that game, if you have a GPU, right? Cutscenes in that game will take an additional 5 gigabytes of VRAM. I know this because I was looking at my mission center when I was running the benchmark. Didn't go to plan someone upgraded hardware without updating product description. Damn, holy shit. Cubes OS, damn. That's crazy. I would say, like, honestly, if you don't want to mess with stuff too much, just like use Linux or Pop OS. VRAM gobblers, yeah. Hi APOP, how you done? Yeah. So that happens, but the thing is, when you're back in game, according to the benchmark, when you're back in game, it just goes back to like the 6 gigabytes. Like the game tech, like in game right now, at least as far as I'm aware, until like the actual game comes out, of course. You know, to my knowledge, it only uses about 6 gigabytes of VRAM. I have 16 on my GPU right now, and eventually I have a streaming PC so I can use like, you know, any amount I want, but like, I just have to like, it's gonna be a couple days before I even get that up and going. That way I can separate resources and put more resources. Where the fuck am I at? I haven't played this in a bit, so I'm kind of lost. Oh, I know where I'm at now. Well, from what little I was able to play on the beta when it comes to like when I was like from when I was able to play on the beta with Linux, it was good. The thing is like the issue like the beta like had these system requirements that were like outdated. I just hope like when the game does get released we're not gonna have these problems that people just can't play the game. All right, we got this silver wind article. Also, I plan to play an ungodly amount of Wild, which just works on Linux. Which I'll know in about like an hour. Well, I'll know when the game comes out. I'm not gonna stop playing Generations just because Wilds came out. I feel like that would be a very inconvenient thing for people who don't even have the game yet. I still want to play. Oh wow, we beat the we fucking killed it! Alright, that's cool. I don't get to use these often, but yeah. Alright. The reason why I want this stuff because I kind of want a better dual blades build. I think a good start would be Silverwind or Rakuga. But yeah. When you're like going through like I can run the whole game on Ultra, but I don't think I'm gonna do that when I actually stream the game. Look at that. It's Shahudi from Zone of the Enders. I hope I was right. It's Shahudi. Tell you pessimist, but I think the only surefire way to get a game like this instance of running well is to have Intel use it on their benchmarks when they roll out new GPU drivers. And you're not even Team Blue? I'm Team Red. At least that's what my gaming PC is, which right now is currently my streaming PC. When I finish my streaming PC over there, it's going to be a Team Green though, on that one. So I'll be kind of using both. I just think NVIDIA has a better streaming and recording encoder than AMD right now. But on Linux, as far as gaming goes in general, I think AMD's is better on that front. But yeah, it probably would be a good idea because a lot of the Intel cards are way more affordable than everything else right now. Rakuga cut wing. I need the cut wing in order to get these. Yeah, my streaming PC will be a 3050 and then like a Ryzen 5 5500. Right now, my gaming PC, which I'm definitely streaming on right now, is a Ryzen 5 5500 as well, but it also has a an RX 7600 XT. I had a regular 7600. Never again. The regular 7600s are not good. Like, if you're gonna get a 7600 out of all the GPUs that they offer, just get the XT version. You're gonna be getting more VRAM. It's not gonna feel like, it's not gonna feel like you're wasting time on it. And also, like, I couldn't get an Intel card because they just sold out of all of them. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just have to get the Nvidia one. So I have that over there with my case. I already have the PSU. I have the RAM as well. I also have the motherboard. I mean the keyboard, but I don't have the CPU. I don't have the motherboard. I don't have the drive. That's all I don't have left. I have everything else though. And then when I get that set up, I can actually like get the streaming PC going, right? I can make sure all the resources are on the streaming PC, at least like audio and everything else, like how I used to do it. And then all the gaming stuff will just be on one computer, which would be really good because then it makes the quality of the streams like amazing. And I think like just for streaming, a 6 GB card can do that. So sometimes like Linux and AMD normally get along, but AMD keeps their drivers updated. Yeah. They do, because like when I looked at the box, when I looked at the box with my GPU, the first thing it says is this supports Linux and then Windows. Like it might be an alphabetical kind of thing, but it's like it's really cool to see that. I'll definitely have a thing going. Now I don't know if the streaming PC is going to be using Linux Mint. It very well might be though, if I can have my way about it. Worst case scenario, I use Pop! OS on the streaming PC. But I think Linux Mint will work for like the few things I'm using it for. If you didn't want to use CUDA, you would have went full Team Red. Yeah. I think AMD cards are great. I used to not think that. I used to be like, oh, AMD cards suck, until I started using one. I was like, oh, this is amazing. But the problem was, I was using it on Windows, and Windows had these driver crashes. Guess what didn't have driver crashes, though? Linux! Linux didn't have driver crashes. I was like, this is amazing. On Linux. AMD cards kind of suck on Windows, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because Windows and AMD just don't have, like, great... Like, I know they try to support the drivers, but they just don't have the, I don't feel like they do enough for it to make sense. To justify it. Because if you're going to release drivers for your platform, right, I would expect it to work. Instead, what you normally get on Windows is you get driver timeouts. That means at the game you're playing, well, it's going to crash. If it doesn't, like, RDNA 3, right? That's what, like, 7 series cards are. But on Linux, it's not even a problem. Like, I'd say, like, out of all the operating systems right now, with, like, AMD, Linux has the most stable drivers for that. And I would say the same thing for Windows about NVIDIA. Intel basically has, Intel's drivers are also in the Mesa kernel, so it's basically about the same like AMD, with some minor things here and there. Oh my god, I'm gonna die if I don't fucking get out of here. Can't even use Looking Glass, at least not to my knowledge. You have a spare GPU that you want to use for Windows VM, but NVIDIA GPU's AFK doesn't have the capability to run as a host GPU? Damn. But that's your own woes, yeah. You can always sell the card to get another AMD card. One that uses PCI Express power. Which I don't think I've spent that much on the, what I've spent on the streaming PC. At least so far. Because I'm only like $230 away. Well, $250. Basically what you're seeing here. Oh my god. Like if I can get $250, I'll be good. I'll be done. I'll be done with that streaming PC. Because I have a 500 watt power supply, but the TDP on the 3050 I got is only 75 watts. Or at most 300 watts, which would be still enough. I just care that it all works, cause like, oh yeah. I think it's like in a Cooler Master QL 300 case. It's also in a cheap case. That would also allow me to like get enough room to put the GPU in the case, and then take my my capture card that I'm currently using, put it in that computer, as well as like the extra USB slots if I can. Nothing, but that sounds like there's a problem. No power hungry things need massive cooling. Yeah. Yeah, like the most like the smaller case is gonna have like 5 fans. That's all it can fit. And then it's gonna have like a GPU that's like PCI Express with 2 big fans already on it. So like it's not even gonna be, it's never like the power draw from the card is not even gonna come from the PSU, it's gonna come from the motherboard. I just need to get the motherboard, the CPU, and then the 2 drives, and then I'm good. Then all about that is just a matter of getting all this stuff set up again on the other computer. I did notice there was a driver conflict with the latest OBS version and the LevDev drivers with OBS VK capture, but it still works regardless if you install it right. Because basically what I was able to find how to get all this working again, at least on the latest OBS, is you go to install OBS, you let it install, then you go halfway into the install process with VK capture, then you purge the files from OBS, you finish installing VK capture, then after you compile it and everything, and then after what you do that is you go ahead and just install OBS again, and then you'll have VK capture, but it will have a dependency conflict with libOBS 0. I don't know why it does that, but I mean, if it works, it works. And I don't, that's just the best way I can get it working. The only caveat is the file browser does not like to work on Cinnamon. This is kind of like why I'm thinking about using XFCE on the other computer, because it's going to have less VRAM usage overall. Probably some system link magic, probably. God. That or the dependencies that I'm trying to get, I don't need, because the dependencies that are installed by OBS by default right now are like better than what the other ones are. Don't forget to buy from a vendor that allows USB BIOS updates. Oh yeah, always get a always get a motherboard that has BIOS flashback. If you see a motherboard on Amazon and you see that it has a little button on the side of its I/O, it has BIOS flashback. That means you can update the BIOS without the CPU. Now, in the event that I do have a problem, I might have another CPU somewhere that I can like swap out real quick, but yeah, I think I'll be fine. And most standards, most motherboards would have the 5000 series Ryzen 5s. Gen 3 out of the box, so I think I'll be fine whenever I do get it. And that's probably like the last thing I'm getting for a while, outside of like, I already have Monster Hunter Wilds, so I mean that kind of happened. Yeah. Wonder if I got these cut wings. Oh, I got the cut wing plus. I should probably get like a different Nargacuga to fight. Oops. Success! Yeah. So if you have Wi-Fi dongle and only use flat packs, you're paranoid to be tied to one thing. Yeah. I don't think I'm that way. it's like a hiring thing. Why not? Oh god, why did I store that? Okay, cool. Me to say you could with this one. No, Kevin! Alright. Shahudi from Son of the Enders. That's a crazy fit. You hear what happened to Firefox? Everybody knows the scrambling for a new browser. Yeah, I'm not using Firefox anymore. I'm using LibreWolf. I had to make some changes, but it works. Is this the other person joining? They might be joining. I don't know. We'll wait for them. We'll wait for them for a little bit. Yeah, the whole Firefox thing is like, you use our web browser, right? But all your information and all the stuff you ever used on the web browser is ours, right? Your data's not ours, but we reserve the right to own your shit, basically. That's cool. So that's a cool armor set. Like, we reserve the right to own your shit, and I looked at that and I was like, nope. I'm just gonna switch to LibreWolf. So I know it's the other one that works. It's not ours, but it could be ours eventually. Yeah. Fuck that. I would rather use a soft fork of Firefox than that. Because at least when I know the soft fork won't do that shit to me. Because LibreWolf is like pretty good, right? And the only things you have to do is you have to disable resist fingerprint stuff, so when you upload thumbnails and that doesn't break. And you also have to make sure you tick off the box where it says to clear out cookies, because you kind of want to stay signed into your websites. Other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. You can install like the add-ons from Firefox and everything. Like, it's pretty much the same. Like, outside of like those two things, it's pretty much the same thing. Outside of like it's always in strict mode, which I think is probably just a good thing anyways, but like, yeah. There's an extension parity that it might make the switch this weekend. Oh yeah, there is extension parity. The thing is, like, when it says add to Firefox, it takes a copy of that extension and it installs it. It's not gonna say it installed in their thing, because it's like a different web browser essentially, but it still works with extensions. We already killed it. I get my cut wing. I can't wait. Oh my god, come on. Yeah. Well, the thing is, their CEO only happened last year. Like legit, their CEO only like it's just fucking wild that eventually all the things just turn to shit. Like, of course, there are a couple of things people will still have to use until there's actual competition, like Twitch and YouTube. But like, outside of that, like, there are alternative web browsers. You don't have to use Firefox anymore. You don't have to use Chrome. You can use like whatever fork of those are there, like Brave browser or whatever. Yeah. And honestly, fuck Adobe. Adobe has like pushed a lot of people away, just like Windows has. There's this person by the name of, he's an animator. I forget, for some reason I forget his name, which I shouldn't be doing that, but, because he's a really good creator. He ended up switching to Linux Mint. PewDiePie recently made a video, and he has, you know, it shows that he was like going to Linux Mint as well. Like, a lot of people are switching. A lot of people are done with these companies being like the way they are. Because nobody wants to deal with this shit anymore. Nobody wants to have a company control their every, you know, everything that they need to do. Yeah, and you know what companies that actually don't do that? Or at least don't do it to a really bad extent? Steam and Good Old Games. They don't do anything. They provide you a service. The service works, and there's no problem. There's no issue. I have not seen somebody have that many issues with Steam or Good Old Games, because Good Old Games provides you the service of preserving your games through installers. The same thing, I guess, with like itch.io. That's also a pretty good service. Steam provides you a service of your games just working on their platform without bullshit. But like when you have something like I forgot we could jump off here. But when you have somebody like that's providing you a service that absolutely sucks, you have to find an alternative. There's no way at all that it's 2025, right? These companies have had their playtime, you know. They've had their playtime with our data, you know. It's time that they start respecting our privacy. It's time that they start respecting our, you know, just us in general. You know, we were their user base, and they're pushing us away. Into the luxury item that can easily, yeah, that's the thing too. Like, it is a luxury to play games. It's a luxury to play games. It's a luxury to provide a good product. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a luxury, but you could still provide a good product without having to like make these terrible changes. Like, yeah, I get people won't move from Firefox. Like, not everybody's gonna move. Not everybody's gonna move from Windows and all that shit. Like, but there will be a good amount of people who will leave. I looked at the market share today. I'm not sure what the mystery OS is because it keeps getting increased, but the Windows market share dropped a little bit. I was like, oh shit, what are they doing? Well, it's because they're providing a shit service. And then by come October, we're gonna start seeing more people move from Windows to Mac and Windows to Linux. So I could expect that whole 70% market share to drop by like at least down to 60%. That's what I at least think is gonna happen. And if it doesn't happen immediately, it's definitely gonna happen over time, because a lot of these computers can't be updated to Windows 11. So what is their only recourse if they want a stable system that won't cause them problems? I have no idea how to get these. Okay. Yeah, there'll be a bit of inertia. Yeah, there'll be a bit of motivation to do this. We're gonna do an event quest. Uh-huh. Yeah, there'll definitely be a bit of like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch. People are gonna like either learn Linux or they're not. Or they're gonna start switching to Mac. They're gonna spend the money to get a Mac. Which honestly, Mac isn't much better than Windows, the way I see it. But at least Mac provides you with something that's not like initially trying to like, at least Mac is, at least they're upfront about everything. They're like, yes, we are going to steal your data. However, buy our new Apple product. Instead of doing these shady ways like rewording things where it's like, you know, we might steal your data, or we might not. No, Apple will be like, yes, we are stealing your data, but still use our products. At least they're upfront about it. At least they tell the truth. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. People need to like start switching to things that actually benefit them. Like, I get a lot of shit for being on Linux, believe it or not, from some people, and I just keep telling them like, this is just a better option for me right now. I don't want to use Windows 11. They've ruined that OS. The OS is absolutely dog. It sucks. Oh, I like that. I like these costumes. Pretty. I don't need to. Yes, I don't need somebody to hold my hand to use my fucking computer. I want this shit to work, right? Which like if it wasn't for Linux and it wasn't for me like making the guide, I probably wouldn't be using. Also, if it wasn't for Linux supporting video games, I probably wouldn't be using it. But it does support video games. It also can be played. It can also play a bunch of video games as well that are not like anti-cheat bullshit. Which honestly, there's not that many anti-cheat games out there, believe it or not. There's actually more games that are not anti-cheat based than there are with the anti-cheats that don't work. Regardless, I would much rather use Linux than I'd much rather use Linux and miss out on a couple things than use Windows. I potentially have access to everything, but they also have access to everything you do. Should say Delo's back from the dead if you want to be completely clear. Firefox. Also, did you know there are other OS that Linux found that out in the browser search? Ah, cool. Not missing out much when EA are right. Yeah, like some EA games will work on Linux, and others just won't, and that's fine. And you know what? If these companies don't want to support Proton or the Steam Deck, then they're not going to be able to support Linux, because nobody wants to maintain a Linux binary for games. It's just absolutely horrible. Oh god. Look at him. He's a fucking huge! This bro is huge! I think Wilds has like changed it to where like these big monsters right here are considered alphas. So there'd be an alpha. Fucking Godzilla! Imagine if they did a collab and you could like King Ghidorah, fight King Ghidorah. That honestly makes sense. Get Godzilla gear. I'd love that. Monster Underworlds, take notes. Oh fuck, that's a lot of fucking HP loss. I didn't really expect that. Now that's a big chicken. Look at all them chickens. But yeah, I would rather like use Linux and it not have everything that like Windows has. Then use Windows that has everything, but will take everything from you as well. Like, yeah, I hope some people have realized that like Windows, like when they're uploading your desktop to their stuff, that also gives like the government free reign to look at your shit, right? That means anything. That means, it's not so much the government, it's like, imagine a bad malicious hacker were to hack their quote-unquote encrypted database, which is not encrypted, by the way. If they were to go ahead and quote-unquote do that, they could potentially go through thousands of files, thousands of desktop screenshots, and steal your shit. It'd make identity theft for these for people who decided to hack Microsoft easy. Make it incredibly easy for them. I'm not using that shit. Like, I tried Windows 11. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I hate Windows 11 because I never. No, I've tried it. It's garbage. It's fucking garbage. Like, so I have some people telling me that it's like a skin for Windows 10, and I'm like, this is not a skin. This has a huge, insane amount of overhead to it. You have to go in and disable a bunch of You have to disable a bunch of background processes. You have to disable a bunch of things that are behind 5 different windows. This isn't like Windows 10 at all. This is worse. It's like worse Windows 10. And that's what they're gonna settle for? That shit? Fuck no. No, I would rather use Zorin OS. Yeah, I don't want to fight with the computer to make it functional. I want this shit to work. What the fuck? Holy shit, I got fucking comboed and I died. I didn't expect it to do that much fucking damage. Holy shit. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't want to fight with my computer either. I'd rather use Zorin OS than use like, yeah. I would just rather use Zorin OS because honestly, like, it's probably not the best Linux distro, but it is better than Windows. And honestly, if you're having somebody start out from Linux to from Windows to Linux, Pop OS, Zorin OS, or even Linux Mint would probably be the best thing for somebody. I still think Linux Mint's better because Zorin OS kind of has some performance issues. Its overhead isn't nearly as huge as Windows 10's, but like, oh my god, you know. That Zorin OS is probably the closest thing to a Windows distro, though. a Windows-like distro. Because like you can like download one of the exe files and just launch it. You can launch it because they have like, I think they have Wine integrated into their DEs. That way, like, you can like double click on something and it will launch it like a normal executable. But I just like Linux Mint better. It's just what this is what I've been using for a while. But yeah, having to fight with a computer like that, I'm not doing that. At least with Mac, if some Mac users do happen to use it, they're not having to fight with their computer. They could just use their computer, even though it's basically Fisher Price Linux. It can be used. Can this bug stop like following me? I know this is a 4 ultimate area, by the way, but yeah. Like, just don't let these companies try to tunnel vision your way to like, this is the only thing I can use, this is the only thing I can use, this is the only thing I can use. No, you can use other things. I mean, outside of maybe like a handful of services that, even though they are shitty companies or they do questionable things, you can still use it. And I hope more people use Linux. I genuinely hope they do. I hope this is their wake-up call to like, hey, I don't like Windows, I don't want to deal with it anymore. You know, fuck these companies that don't want to support Linux, by the way. What the fuck? You know, it's like, and honestly, like, out of some game companies right now, Marvel Rivals legitimately puts out patch notes like, oh, sorry, we accidentally banned people on no bar, let's fix that. They're aware of Linux. And also, like, another thing, like, I just don't know why these companies are not like, okay, let's support the Steam Deck, or at the very least, or, you know, let's support, how many utilities there are. I mean, the closest distros you're gonna get are like the most Windows-like ones, like Linux Mint and Papa. I mean, Linux Mint. Yeah, Linux Mint, has Cinnamon, which Cinnamon's the closest thing to a Windows experience. And you also have Core 64, which is what Zorin OS uses, I think. And then XFCE is also a good Windows alternative DE. Like, there's a good handful of them. Like, even KDE Plasma, like, tries to say it's also a Windows alternative kind of thing. But, like... yeah, see, there's one kid there, be hit Exodus, yeah. What the fuck? There'll be an Exodus, perhaps called the individual Abe. Because then it'll be Abe's Exodus. And then we can call that an odd world. I keep dying. But yeah, like if we're gonna, I just don't want to fight with these fucking companies anymore. It is not worth my time to fight with them. I'd rather just use something else. Because that means one less user that they'll have, and that means they can go fuck themselves. Inconsider is a desktop environment. It's the files or programming configs, like auto-generated Ansible playbook that creates as much as possible. I mean, the files and program configs are not even that bad. I found out like the other, well, like 2 weeks ago, that you could take a .bat file, right, and you could run it through Wine and it will just work. Like it would work on Windows. I mean, I was able to run a decompiled version of Sonic CD. It's that crazy to me. Or that it was just, that or it was Sonic 3A or one of the two. Yeah. But you can run .bat files and it will just work. It'll work through Wine. It's crazy to me. Like, you're not gonna get something one-to-one to Windows unless it is Windows. Like, that's not gonna happen. What you're likely gonna end up getting is something close. Like the Nemo file manager is close. Like the file manager XFCE uses is kind of close. Dolphin is just okay, but I still think it's not as good as Nemo. Oh god, thank god we didn't die. Thank god I did not contribute into another death on this run. Oh my god. The fucking Devil Joes hit like a fucking truck. And I hope they do the same thing in Wilds if they appear. People need to learn what Devil Joes are. I hope I made. God, I didn't make it in time. But yeah, it's like. The thing is, like, we want to restore the, like, you know, like, back in the Windows 7 and Windows XP days, that you had to basically do everything yourself? Yeah, hopefully people remember that. At least Windows 7. You had to do just about everything yourself. And then Windows 10 came along and made you do a little less things, and now Windows 11 is basically not letting you do much of anything. Fuck that. If you want to do everything yourself on your distribution or like your computer. Now I'm not talking about Mac this time because Mac actually is kind of closed, but like for Linux, you can do everything yourself. You don't have to rely on these other companies trying to tell you, oh, you have to do it like this. Fuck no, no. Fuck that. Like outside of going to work to use Windows, I don't want to use Windows. And I've also made the suggestion at my work that, hey, if this Windows 11 thing doesn't work out, install Ubuntu on it. At the very least. Install Ubuntu on this shit. Because honestly, I think it would just run better on work computers. Like, even if it is Ubuntu, I think it would still work better. because you can still use CrowdStrike on it. You can still use a whole bunch of other shit on it. You know, all these companies like to use, right? Remember one day I woke up to get ready to go to work, and I got an email. I mean, not an email, but I ended up getting a text message. It's like, hey, our systems are down. I'm like, why? And I go and look online, and I'm like, oh god. Like, oh my god, everything is fucked. Yeah, that's crazy. That was a strange day, yeah, it was. But yo, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Meichu. I don't know why that notification is so small. It's like me for real. Oh wait, what is Samantha doing? Oh, castle on the run. I'll do that. Fuck this quest. Yeah, cancel that current quest. I'm switching. I'm switching. I'm pretty sure castle on the run's like one of the two things I'm thinking about. Oh yeah, there's this, the poke. I'll use heavy bowgun now. Make sure I gotta make sure I have everything. Need Pierce. Alright, good. Yeah, that was a strange day. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late for work. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Everybody's computer's just like completely fucked. Is Castle on the Run? Oh, it's Ansel Caw. That's cool. Yeah, the thing is, like, having pre-made install scripts for Linux to make it easy for somebody to use is probably the best thing. I'm gonna be completely real, nobody wants to fuck with Arch. Not a single person actually wants to fuck with Arch. And, like, unless they actually want to use Arch, nobody wants to mess with that. At least a normal person doesn't. Fuck, do I do this again? That's how you. The Gen 2 rabbit hole, yeah. Like, if you can make Arch really easy to use, though, make it easier than all these other distributions, then yeah, of course. But like, it's got to be a servicing thing. Like, you gotta get somebody from Windows to be like, oh yeah, this is much better. I like this. Not, oh my god, how the fuck do I use a terminal? What the fuck is this? What is this shit? What do I do? Kind of stuff, you know? Like, you gotta make it easy. You gotta make it really fucking easy for somebody to use. And the only distributions I can see doing that are SteamOS. It's just out the gate, Force Easy, you know. SteamOS, Bazite, Novara, I guess, maybe. That's a big maybe. Linux Mint definitely, Pop! OS definitely. And Zorin OS, as much as I don't like the distribution, it is. Oh shit, I can actually. you to update a lot. I feel like that's not good for users, yeah. It's not, actually. Like, unless you know how to use Arch, it's not good. Because you can actually break stuff by updating. I did that before when I tried using Never OS. Like, when I was first trying to, like, switch from Windows, like, oh, what is this, you know? What is this distribution? Let me try this on my laptop real quick, right? My laptop kept fucking freezing. That's also because KDE Plasma 6 had issues, too. Are you winning, son? I'm doing the best I can, Zoe. Son, are you winning, son? How's linuxgaming going for you, Zoe? Or did you switch to Pop OS? We are all winning. Yes, yes. While trying to make it crash, that's good. That's good at least, you know, if you can crash your system while you're trying to make it crash, that's probably the best thing you can ever do. Nice. 22.1 really helped your computer out, by the way. Fuck is okay. That's good. It's good that your computer's not crashing anymore. At least unless you're trying to make it crash. Wow, I got fucking squirted on by this monster. Phrasing, but I think it was you tried to update some stuff without updating the OS. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you tried to install updates for something that wasn't ready for your update. Like you tried to install updates that were meant for 22.1 on the Linux Mint 22. Which I don't see what the conflict would exactly be, but it could be something very archaic. Because you tried many times to give you a lot of corrupted stuff? Yeah. Yeah, well hopefully moving forward you won't have that problem. Kind of curious. I don't think Wilds has dropped yet. Yep, coming February 25th. I mean 28th. What kind of curse shit can we fight now? I wonder if I could, I still want to like, I still want to like win against this dude. You make the jump to Krita at some point though, yeah. Krita's not even a bad software, like Krita's really good. Some people use it as like Photoshop though, which I kind of find weird because GIMP's right there. But GIMP also wasn't like family friendly. I mean, it wasn't like great for people, so they won't need as much stabilization, which was your issue with switching. Yeah, it's probably just a feeling thing. Might try Pop! OS sometime. You'll get some RAM for your laptop, do all the art stuff you have, and then let Pop on the drive. You'll free doing that. Yeah. I think for your use case, Zoe, I think you'll probably be better off on Pop. GIMP is awful, and I've been using it for years. Wow, so people are ready to fucking play Wilds right now. I am ready too. My condolences. I've been using that for years though. Like, I've been using it since like GIMP 2. I mean, I've basically been using GIMP 2 for a while. Since like 2016, really. So I just don't want to use, like, I don't want to. Photoshop on Adobe kind of sucks ass. What the fuck? Not this soon. Used to draw on Photoshop, yeah. Photoshop is bad. I don't like it. I did not update my bullets, but we're off to a great start. I had the pellets though, so I thought that was pretty good. On PSD files, yeah. I mean, the thing is, people can use, like, PSD files can be read on, like, GIMP as well. GIMP, it can be read on, like, some drawing applications, so it's not just Photoshop. Like, my VTuber mama, who's making stuff for, like, my model, right? I don't think she uses Photoshop. I think it's just the art program, and then like whatever else it is. Yeah, the alternative is learn how to use GIMP. That's the alternative. Of course, there are other alternatives as well, I think. I think another one's called, like, Autodesk Sketchbook. Yeah, that's what it was, Autodesk. Autodesk can make and read PSD files. Yeah, Autodesk Sketchbook good again, yeah. Oh my god, fuck. Get off me, don't fucking hit me, I'm gonna die. I will die! Runs on your browser called Photo. Yeah, but Photopea is different. Photopea is in your web browser. You're not paying for it, I think. Like, I don't think you're paying. I hope you're not paying for it. Like, I think it's fucking crazy that yet people have to pay. Fun fact, the guy who made Photopea got sued by Adobe and won. Damn, crazy. I mean, I guess that's good. I guess he won, yeah. That's cool. Oh, cool. That's pretty good. If you don't use their source code and they try to sue you, and it's your own source code, well, I guess they can go fuck themselves. Oh, I see. Last minute fix up your homework, you could do it. Damn it. What the hell? Like, I was just trying to avoid all that and I got died in. A lot of people are, I think, gonna play Wilds. I don't think Wilds drops at midnight. Actually, it might. It might. It absolutely might drop at midnight. Never mind. It will drop at midnight. Because for some reason I don't see it. Ooh, it's unpacking. I'm verifying the integrity of these game files. If I can unpack it and make it available, I might actually play Wilds. Considering I'm seeing a drop off of people playing this game right now. That might happen. I might not play that much Wilds though. I'll definitely be playing it a shit ton when I get off work though. Well, one computer, not one computer room. Ah, I see. I'm just gonna say I can't wait to play Wilds if it actually works. And I hope it does. So I really hope Wilds works on Linux. I'll use that, I guess. Took a video game design class because it was an elective. Great word in English. No, that's right. And the first thing the teacher was to email you is prior to copy the game. Based. That's base. Okay, it's limping. Oh, that's a good sign, I think. No! I didn't think that would happen. Oh my god. While I'm still unpacking the files. I can't wait to play Wilds. I hope the, that's 60. What are they using buffering? You get him. Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds is now out. Oh god. I got to play it. I have to play this at some point. After this, I think after I do this, I'll play it. I'll switch over to that. The first Wild stream on YouTube won't actually be until tomorrow, but like on Twitch I'll be playing a little bit. I'll still keep YouTube up though. I'm not gonna like close it. Oh, everybody's playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm seeing my notifications go off on Steam. I'm seeing it happen. It's happening, chat. Everybody's hopping on Wilds. Doing it. They're all going to be on Wild soon. I need to get the fuck out of the way or I'm gonna die. So is it actually limping? Can we capture it? It might actually be limping. Plus, I think it would be easier to capture it. I think. I don't think it's a true Elder Dragon. We may or may not be able to capture it though. I am so ready to play this fucking game. You have no idea. Brody with the raid! Yo, what's up? I'm about to play Monster Hunter Wilds after this shit. I am so ready for that game. You have no idea. It's so good. Yo, what's up, Brody? Oh, I guess I wasn't ready to capture yours. You want shorter games with worse graphics by devs that are paid more to work less. You still need a better PC. Oh, I have an RX 7600 XT. That's legitimately all you probably need. Just get that. You can get that for like, if you save your money, like, your CPU is more of the issue. Ah, I see, I see. I'm using a Ryzen 5 5500. So I don't know if yours is older. You're lacking time to play Wilds. You need Wilds content. Yeah, I know. I need to play Wilds after I beat this thing. The bane of my existence. 3600X. That's why I have. That's why I have in a computer I'm gonna sell. But like, it's basically not a computer I'm gonna use. But that's also. I'm also gonna have a Ryzen 5 5500 in the computer that I'm trying to build too. When that happens. Like, I'm only like $250 away from building this other computer. The one that I'm gonna use for my streaming PC. I need it. And it's either gonna be like I front the cost or it's like a combination of like maybe chat, I don't know. Yo, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yo, Fury and Ova Steph, how you doing? Welcome. No! You know what? I think we were so close to beating it. That's expensive. Seems the best recommendation for AIM 5. I'm still on AIM 4. And honestly, AIM 4 is still cheap. Can you say... like pinto beans? Hello, Shadow. How you doing? Or, how was the space call on the Ark? AM4 gonna be cheaper, but still useful. Yeah, AM4 is pretty good. Come on, please. Please let me play Wilds. Yeah, okay. Alright, you're gonna see me play Wilds tonight. Alright, I'm gonna play Wilds. I'll return. I'm not changing what the game is on YouTube. I will change it on Twitch though. I have to play this game. You have no idea how much I have to play this right now. I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick though. Switch jump scare, yeah. It's right, but you're gonna upgrade nowadays. You might as well go ahead and get AM5. Yeah, the AM5 is fucking expensive. Like, you can get a Ryzen 5 5500 for like, or 4500 around the $80 range, right? It would give you enough performance to do stuff with. Trying to get an AM5 CPU right now, you're probably gonna spend $130. Maybe. Yeah. I'm just gonna go like this. watch the game. See, so I got. I'm gonna do something real quick. The fuck's my dongle? Where is my dongle? No, seriously, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's right there. It's the dongle, like, I couldn't see it. Because it blended in with my mouse pad. Actually, I might not switch the category tonight. And there's a reason why, because I will get drowned out. Let's just play the game. I'm just gonna hit play, hope for the best. Hope my computer doesn't crash. No way, funny PewDiePie operating system, yes. The PewDiePie operating system indeed. Oh wow, it's actually asking me for Steam input. Processing Vulkan shaders. Come on, 16 gigabytes of VRAM. Don't fail me now. A lot of people are running fucking 23, which is crazy. I think 16 should be enough for the VRAM. The icon set from Mum tries out. 2025 edition. Yeah. I'm processing Vulkan shaders. I'm using LibreWolf now because fuck that. Fuck Firefox. Let me see here. Proof of a hero. Alright, chat. I've played a bunch of Monster Hunter. This shit needs to process its shaders. Why is it taking so long? Let me try that again. I need to see this number move. Oh, it moved. Alright, we're good. 51%. It's taking forever though. Mission center. Oh, I love this. This is cool. This mission center stuff is really amazing. Push chat lore update. The Windows Vista era laptop is still in the download phase of its Ubuntu LTS upgrade. Yeah. I kind of wonder what these shaders are gonna do. I am like so ready. Like I saw some people play the game earlier today when I was at work. Pain. Yeah. I saw some people play the game earlier today when I was at work, and I was like, God, I want to play this. But like they had all free review copies, and I'm like, I paid for this shit. I paid for this shit on Green Man Gaming for a key, so I could pay slightly less than what it was worth. I hope this doesn't like have any freezing problems. What I did notice is like when the benchmark did have a freezing issue though, it unfroze at one point. Which is crazy to me. But I think if I were to run it like medium high for now, I think I'll be fine. I might even just run it on a medium and just turn off motion blur just to play it safe. But it is taking forever to fucking compile these shaders. What the fuck is going on? Are you gonna use FrameGen? I might. I ran a test without FrameGen and with FrameGen, and FrameGen definitely on Linux performs better. You could still use it without FrameGen though, but I think like if I'm streaming, I'm probably gonna keep FrameGen on, with just like one computer. Now, if I had my other computer made, which will eventually happen, when I get the other computer up and going, I might turn frame gem off. Assuming it works, it doesn't freeze the fucking computer. I am just like, I hope this shit works on Linux. I really do. And if the benchmark is to say anything, I think it will. It's taking forever. Oh my god, the anticipation is kind of killing me right now. Vulkan shader processing. Number go up. Yes, it did. A little bit. I think this is going to take longer than Black Myth Wukong took. Nope, number went up. Number go up. Number go up. What the hell? Oh, okay. Oh yeah. I always compile shaders for these games, that way they actually run pretty good on Linux. If I were to hit skip and try to play the game, I'd probably have a horrible experience. Know what I mean? Why do I feel like VTube Studio is not running at like 60 FPS? There we go. Catch me outside, how about that? Oh yeah, here we go. The anticipation. 59% so far. We're going, we're moving. Moving on up. I don't really show off the whole model very often. Yo! Thank you, 8-Bit Bang, thank you. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. You have no idea. I mean, maybe you do have a good idea, because I've been playing a shit ton of Monster Hunter. Like, if I were to go check my channel right now, I'm just gonna pull a random tab. Ace, alright. So, I've been playing Monster Hunter for a while on this, on, like, YouTube and Twitch. I also like the... I'm not even changing DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo is objectively just a better search engine. Let me see here. All these people playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't know why it's taking forever. That's kind of concerning. I have been playing Monster Hunter for a little while now. At least on Twitch. There's way more streams than this. Holy, there has to be more than this. But I've clearly had an obsession with playing Monster Hunter, and honestly, like, I think probably the best experience I've had with Monster Hunter right now is Monster Hunter Generations. About 3 months ago, I played this game, and in between time, I was playing other Monster Hunter games as well. It's probably like the best Monster Hunter, not just Way of Life fellow hunter, yeah. Oh yeah, also, if this game works, the lobbies will be open lobby. Unless we can get a squad together and kind of make a room. Actually, I don't know. Well, actually, I think the lobby should have a password, but it will still be open lobby. And the lobbies will be open lobby from Twitch chat and YouTube chat. That's the caveat. So yes, there will be a password, but people will be able to join. Also, Phantasy Star Online, no joke, is so similar to Monster Hunter in some ways. It is similar to the game. It's not the same, but the way you communicate, play with players in that game is very similar to how Monster Hunter does it. And I like that. But yeah, I've been doing this for a while. Atlas is basically like another Phantasy Star Online too. I've been streaming for so long. I've been streaming for longer than this channel has been alive. 65%. I'm gonna switch to something else real quick. See here what other music is there. Nah, we'll just keep doing that. Why ruin a good thing, you know? I can't wait. Come on. Okay. The anticipation is fucking killing me. It's taking a little while to compile these changes though. Look at all these people who are playing Wilds. Duo Design, Noctis, Quady, and then Lise. Look at them. They're playing the game and I haven't played yet. They're all playing the game! I'm trying to play this shit. KDE arc on an the Kylo KDE arc went on an unrelated note. I don't know if I'm gonna use KDE. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna use KDE. Because I don't really see all the benefits to it right now. Like, Cinnamon works just fine on this. XFCE works just fine on my laptop. I might end up putting XFCE on my streaming computer. Depending on like how things go, which I don't think I need to really. I might just be able to just use Cinnamon on it, but XFCE will work still. Regardless, I don't know if I'm gonna use KDE. Like, KDE is good, and I think the only way I'm actually going to use KDE is if Cinnamon is no longer a thing. It's like the only way, because Cinnamon's pretty good. I do like it. It might just be an Xorg only kind of thing right now, but it's actually pretty good. It's definitely got like everything that I would really need. Do I even have fast fetch right now? No, I don't. No, fast fetch would show too much. But like, I'd like much rather use like something like this than worry about like going through a whole bunch of things. Like, hopefully my KDE doesn't crash. Like, you know, I just don't want to deal with that. I've heard people have issues with KDE, and it yeah. 72%. Let's go. Things I hope, and I hope this doesn't crash the computer. Cinnamon is rock solid, yeah. Here are my wishes for Monster Hunter Wilds. I hope this game does really well. I hope this shit doesn't crash my DE or my computer. And I hope this gets Steam Deck verified. Because if it gets Steam Deck verified, then it's gonna solve at least 2 of the 3 problems. I just like people might be hyped right now, and there will definitely be like, you know how like when Elden Ring came out, a lot of players stopped playing the game. That's gonna happen with this game too. But the people who continue to play this game will be people who will play this game forever. Same thing like Souls players. They'll play the game forever. Oh, what's going on? Oh? Is it time? Is it time? Is it time for the Wilds? Is it time? Oh, it's optimizing the game data. It's doing what it's gotta do. You can't see the bar. That's actually kind of fucked. But like, it's optimizing the game data, so that might take a little bit. All right, we went through one hurdle. Now we're waiting for another one. Look at Arkveld. Good job. Look at Arkveld. Look how cool Arkveld is. Yeah. I just can't. Okay, there's no music playing. I can't sit in silence. All right, it's compiling shaders. This is right now. This is a good sign. So far, this is a good sign. If it's optimizing the game data, I'm going to assume it's gonna work. I just hope after 45 minutes of playing, it doesn't crash. I at least hope it doesn't crash. I also hope it doesn't mess with the stream very much. Because the worst case scenario, all I would do is save up enough money to finish the other computer, or hope somebody's generous enough. But then like, then I just make it, you know, and I get it all going, and then we're good, basically. I just can't wait. I cannot wait to play this game. I'm gonna run Greatsword and Heavy Bowgun, by the way. Because Greatsword and Heavy Bowgun are the two most used weapons I used in Generations. And they're both good. I do want to use Dual Blades, but I'm probably not gonna use it as much as Greatsword, because Greatsword is basically a progression. Like, if you want to get progression and you want to do progression pretty quickly in any Monster Hunter game, you're gonna choose Hammer or Greatsword, or Hunting Horn. You're gonna choose one of those three, because like, or Heavy Bowgun, because like, out of those four weapons, they probably do the most damage, with maybe Longsword kind of lagging behind, but like, they do a lot of damage. And they also help you get fast progression. It means you can go further into the game. And then Monster Hunter Rise is definitely like the truth, because like you can take Greatsword and get through like a lot of the game. Pretty good shit. This is definitely like, if this works on Linux, Capcom will have a much bigger base to like play the game for a while, you know? And I think this was like a point I was gonna bring up earlier. More devs need to support Linux, or at least Proton or Steam, or the Steam Deck, because if you can at least do that, you will get more people to buy your game. Yeah, sure, it might not be as big as Windows. At least not right now, at least. But if you could do that, you'll get more people to buy your game. That means more money in your pocket. It means people who are on Linux willing to play your game and buy your game. They are willing to buy your game on Linux and play it on Linux through Proton, or through, you know, whatever, you know, service they decide to choose that actually works on Linux. That means after they buy your game, you get money in your pocket. Why can't devs realize it? Well, like, a lot of devs do realize that, but some devs just can't. And I don't know why. Especially with all the Apex Legend bullshit. What the hell? Alright. Two things on LibreWolf when I'm using it, because I was having issues trying to use LibreWolf at first. There are two things you need to disable. You need to disable the fact that it clears out cookies and site data, because you want them to save it. And you need to go into the config file, or the config on like LibreWolf. Good job! And you also need to disable the other thing, in order to actually be able to see thumbnails you upload to YouTube. Because all I was seeing were like lines, and it was blocking the image. I was like, nah. But if you disable those two, you will have a better computing experience on that. Yeah, the silly setting. Yeah. Because like when I saw that, I was like, is this actually gonna work out for me? And I go and look for it, like, yes it will. Because I was like kind of debating whether I should switch to Fire Dragon or not. It's like, yeah, I could still use Libra Wolf. Wolves are bigger than foxes anyways. So I hope, your thoughts on Florp and Zen Firefox forks? I haven't used Florp and I haven't seen Zen, but I should probably add Zen to that list in Brody's Discord. For people who will keep asking. Just use Florp. Then browser.app. Go ahead and just literally... That's crazy. It's gonna go to help me and add it. Edit. I don't know if Zen browser has a flat pack, so I'm not even gonna. There we go. Updated it and browse. So now there's a whole list of Firefox forks that people can use. Because fuck Firefox. Zen has a flat pack. Let me see if I can find it. I don't need to list everything. I seem like list like certain things that are actually worth it. It's like, yeah, it's on FlatHub. Zen by Zen Team. The Zen browser kind of looks like an Apple kind of browser though. Also compiling shaders. Yes, yes it is. It is doing that. Sorry, excludes Pulse. Has a FlatHub distro. Oh, cool. Let me see if I can find Florp then. Yeah, Florp is on that, yeah. I think like this would be enough to help people get around the bullshit though. So. There we go. I updated it. It's gonna has Libre Wolf, both the PC and flat pack, Fire Dragon PC and flat pack, Fourth PC and flat pack. I'm not even gonna fix flat. I don't care. But Zen browser PC and flat pack, and then you have Fennec for Android, and then you have Orion browser for iPhone. The reason why I listed Orion there is because Orion can use both Chrome and Firefox extensions. And it's honestly the best web browser to use on an iPhone. Because all the other ones are shit on iPhone, I'll be honest. They all suck. What the hell is this? The reason why it did that, 8-Bit Bang, is because links aren't really posted there. DPA, yeah. Yeah. I think the game is trying to grab my mouse, because every time I move it, it's like kind of trying to grab it. I don't blame it though. I don't blame the game trying to grab my mouse. It's almost there. Got it. It is. There's gonna an ad that's gonna play it in like 30 seconds, so be prepared for that. Assuming you don't have an ad blocker. Like Taper Monkey and go to good. It's not like assuming you don't have an ad blocker that isn't like Taper Monkey, and then you go and look for Twitch ad solutions and use the user install script. You no longer get ads on Twitch. I mean, you didn't hear that from me. I'm sorry. Monster Hunter shader completion wilds. Damn, yeah. Honestly, if I had the option to turn off ads on Twitch, I would. I would 100% turn them off. I think they ruin the user experience. But right now, I think it's fine because we're not really doing anything. Shader Hunter. Yeah. You have no idea. No idea how excited I am to play this. And you know how much I wanted to call off work tomorrow? I wanted to do that, but I unfortunately got sick, so I'm not doing that. But after work, I will be playing this. Like, you might see the stream. I'll probably end up streaming from, like, after I eat some food. Yeah, Monster Shader, yeah. Monster shader compilation of wilds, yeah. I cannot wait. Why does this take so long? Like Capcom, hopefully this is worth the wait. Hopefully Capcom's like, "Ha, we made you wait forever. Good luck playing our game. Fuck you. Haha. Wahoo." No kind of stuff like that. Come on. Please. I need it. It's like, it's still going. Only people who are subbed, mods or have VIP access can use that. If you want to use the TTS, go ahead and use the channel points. Different meaning of sub. Well, what did you think Oh, okay. I was like, YouTube terms, okay, yeah. I was like, say, like, what did you think I was saying? Oh my god. I'm gonna be dreaming about, like, this game. This game is probably gonna be just as hype as Monster Hunter for Ultimate if it does everything right. And it'll probably have like the popularity of World if it does everything right as well. I hope this shit works. I hope I can play this game. I really do. Everybody else is likely playing the game right now. They're probably having a time of their life. I am waiting for shaders to compile while losing my mind. There's even a bell, like, come on, yeah. It's still going. I mean, to be fair, I watched Maximilian dude compile his shaders too, and it took him a while. But he has a 4090. 23 gigabytes of VRAM. This game is likely putting in some background work right now. We don't have that much longer to go. You can't see it, of course, but we don't have that much longer to go. I don't have the other screen set up, so this is what we're gonna deal with. What we're gonna do. We playing the waiting simulator of wilds. Arkveld, watching paint dry simulator. Can we get much progress? I have an emote for that. Oh no. Come on, OBS, please. Okay, I'm about to say, like, what the fuck? You know? Okay. I'll just, like, wait. Oh god, what the hell? I can't click anything. Oh, no, never mind, I can. That's really weird. I'll just do it on the actual. Why is it's always trying to grab my fucking mouse? Oh god. Here we go. Come on, turn the fucking music off, please. Here we are. We're playing the game. We're doing it. Creating save data. Save data created. I do Japanese for a reason. What the fuck's going on? It was a mistake clicking the chat button. Oh wow. For our internal operations. GG, yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me just like doing something. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, they're gonna collect all the information on you to play this game, so they can sell your kidney on the black dark web. Checking connection to the server. Thank you. Oh, it has my Capcom ID. Nice. Good night. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens when I click the button. Alright. I think this game might be playable. Because as you can see, with frame generation on, it's not a black screen. Alright, I'm so ready. Medium, FSR. I need to turn off. I'm not going to change anything here, really. Might change that, though. Actually, I kind of wonder if I can, like, do medium high settings. The setting can be selected with DLC high resolution tech. I'm not doing that just yet. I'm gonna wait till I get my other computer before I get the high resolution stuff. Graphics of cutscenes. I will keep that on medium. And then this will be on high. Because cutscene graphics are kind of high. They're kind of... This shit can die. I don't want it. Okay, start game. I'm gonna make my character again. Or will it read my save data? The game is playing. Oh. The controller is vibrating. So far, so good. Okay. All right. It's interesting. Well, it's working. At least I think it is. Oh my god. Oh wow. The Forbidden Lands. A region now split off from civilization over 1,000 years ago and thought to be deserted ever since. I'm not reading all that. I will make adjustments to my relays real quick though.
大気状況砂塵によるスモッグあり大型モンスター異常なし小型モンスター異常なし環境生物鳥類が数羽変わりありませんねああその他異常その他異常人が倒れています砂漠地帯行きはこのまま進んでください
It's a good compromise. Let's flip them around.
そんな子供わかりますかわかりますか
So far, things seem to work. Good. Just kind of watching a movie at this point. Oh wow, it's the dude from For Ultimate. Okay. Forbidden Lands. I mean, if I can import my character over from my from the beta, that'd be great. Monster Hunter Wilds. Is it trying to reset on the mouse? It just continues to do that. Okay. Oh, because probably I'm not clicked onto it. Ah, that's why. Looks like we're, can I load? Oh, okay, so I have to make my character again. That's fine. Are you ready to see me do this? Go, got a good base. Crazy. Okay. Now this is where half the game begins. Gotta have that confidence. Hairstyles. Somebody DMing me? Oh yeah, I didn't like enable streamer mode. If people know I'm streaming, I'm just like, this isn't enabled. Discord. Alright, cool. Alright. Get that right hue color, you know. Amazing. Oh wow, this is cool. Okay, so it's basically the hairstyle I need. Cool. Amazing. Love this. I do like my Monster Hunter characters with just a little bit of a tan. It's a preference thing. That purple color in. Pointy nose. Let's keep it. Face shape. Okay. Getting there. I'll just keep the cheek full. It's like jaw width. Zeke. Crazy. coming together. Perfection. Clothing. I like this. Build settings. Oh, I can change this stuff around. I forgot. Knife do I like better? Take that one. Oh, cool. I like that. I can like theme the stuff. Without like that denim look. Starting armor. Leather. Chainmail. Oh, okay, so we get more starting armors now. The hope set. Detailed settings. Oh, I could choose. Okay, I like that. Seems stylish. Good. Beta test data? Oh. I'm gonna save this real quick. Oh, it's not that. That's I was literally not that far off. I do kind of like the new one though. Might take that one though. Yeah, Junior. Junior, everybody, look at Junior.
やった頑張ろう大変ややった頑張ろう大変だよやった頑張ろう大変だよやった頑張ろう大変だよややった頑張ろうやった頑張ろう大変だよ大変だよや
I want feline language. Cat. I think I'm good to go. Oh yeah. Alright, we're playing the game now. We're getting into it. Alright, cool. Oh my god. Alright, now we can play the game. I just hope this shit doesn't crash. I'll be so fucking pissed.
君のことを聞いているよ。今日呼ばれたわけはわかるかな。
はい。禁足地の件ですね。
ここよりはるか東にかつて大国があった。1000年の昔に滅んで無人となり、以来立ち入りが禁じられている。今は文献に記録を残すのみだ。
Oh my god, I just like, I don't know. I'm like,
一人の少年が保護。
if this works on Linux, I'll be impressed. I'll
彼
be
は
super
森人
impressed.
の一族を名乗り、里に暮らす人々の存在を語った。信じがたいと学術院が揺れているのは知っての通りだ。
文献にその里の記録は
皆無だ。ただ彼のペンダントは未知の物質で作られていた。次に少年保護の経緯だが、
はい。
当時とあるモンスターが里を襲撃。彼は単身逃げ延びた。だが使った地下道が崩壊。その後我々が保護した。以上だ。
人々の安否は
不明。
モンスターの情報を
不明。だが学術
Yo, what's up, Likachu? How you doing? I'm playing
すで
Wilds.
に滅んだ
Hopefully this shit doesn't
可
crash.
能性があると。
絶滅種。
ギルドは森人一族の救助とモンスター白の護衛の調査を決定した。君を禁足地調査隊ハンターに任ずる。
拝命しました。
森人の里を目指すには
I just can't wait.
現地の調査と 案内役が不可欠だ。そこで君に頼みがある。
You what? What's going on? Bring some news? What's the news?
アルマと申します。大丈夫。さあ。
What is the news? I know you were using Catchy OS, and hopefully that's doing some good for you.
いい場所があったらベースキャンプを作るって腕が鳴る。すべてはそこからですね。見つかるといいな。
The OBS issue you have, it turns out unlimited FPS is causing the issue, really? Interesting. So is it working good on Catchy? Give my FDFs to the 60 FPS? Ah, I see. That's what I have to do, I think. For some games, like turn VSync on. Which that won't be a problem when I get a second computer, but... oh my god. Are you ready to play this game? Because I am. Fucking controller's vibrating like crazy. Seems like Capcom may have fixed some problems. I like that. Doesn't fix the shit, unfortunately? Ah, I see. Well, hopefully, I mean, to be fair, limiting a game to 60 FPS isn't the end of the world. It's actually kind of reasonable. Okay. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh no. Notice my FPS just dropped for a moment there. Nice. The game did have a little bit of a hiccup. But it's still working, so it's fine. Anyway, what's the other news? Dude, personal talk. Oh. I'm not sure what's going on, but... So far, so good. What's going on, game? Okay, it had a little bit of a hiccup, but it still worked. Normally that's when the game would crash, by the way. I think for the sake of the stream, I might like see what it's doing via texture caching. That's basically what's happening. It's a texture caching. It's causing it to like freeze, but then it resumed. Because it was done caching the textures for that scene. At least that's what I think's going on. Alright. That's still an issue for modern games? Sometimes. I mean, this game just came out. This is still a better experience than what I experienced with the beta, because the game didn't crash my whole PC. It did it did freeze. Like right now, but I mean, I've already seen this. I've already seen that. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oh my god. It's like loading everything in. I'm gonna do some adjustments real quick. Yeah, keep this shit capped. Okay, we'll just do it like that. Frame resolution over frame rate, I didn't select that. Performance, extra quality high, down high, there. Where quality can be low, high. Ambient inclusion. That on me. Bloom. At the keep that. That on performance. I think it might be variable rate shading, but that shit was off eventually. So. All right. I feel like this is not running at 60. Why does this look blurry? Turn that fucking setting off. I think I'm ready to go.
そうそう、使いたい武器は決まっていますか？了解しました。
Okay, we're back. What the hell happened? That was crazy. Is the game gonna catch up? I think the game froze. Might actually still have freezing issues. Yeah, it's not doing anything. That's not good. I'm sure somebody will find a fix for it, but actually, it might be a fix for it real quick. RE engine, yeah. Till crashes for Mesa disk catch single file. I mean, it's not just for Resident Evil games. We'll see. So what options did these people choose? Alright. Yeah. Upscaling the native resolution. Went back to medium. What's up, Valstrax? How you doing? Went off upscaling. Oh, it immediately started encoding. It overloaded. Oh god, what the fuck? Turn back on. Try with frame generation off. Couldn't join you on G. My friends and I were doing flash at Hanathon. I see. Sharpness. About 100. So at the very least, this is playable, but it's like all that other stuff saved. On performance. I continue to have problems though, where the game like has freezing problems. Because it did freeze the computer for a moment, but then it like came back, so it does have problems. Definitely try these other launch options. Oh my god, the frame rate. Why is my encoding overloaded all of a sudden? Happened before. Let's have frame generation enabled for now.
So. では、どの武器モンスターと対峙するとその武器に何を求め防御重視なら了解しました。武器の感触を確かめたら出発しましょうか。セクレトで匂いを追いましょう。セクレトはとても賢いですね。匂いを嗅ぎ分けて自ら目的地に向かうだなんて。
I'll be so glad when I get a second PC going, because then I can max everything out on this game. I mean, I could try maxing everything out actually. I'll wait. I'd rather have stability for now and then get the other computer going afterwards. Chadakabra. Game still looks pretty good. About to beat this motherfucker's ass though. Alright, here we go. God. Okay. Ah! RB will perform focus strike. Oh, that's cool. That's cool as fuck, actually. Alright, come on, let's go. That's cool. It's cool as fuck, actually. A charge the rising slash? Oh, I've already been here. Okay, good shit. Oh no. Hiccup. Okay, I had a hiccup. I will not be doing that. At least not yet. Now, if the game freezes, I'm probably gonna end up doing some launch options that might work. And it might be the Mesa Disk single file cache thing. So I might try it in a minute. See what happens. Greatsword definitely feels faster. Oh shit. I win. GG. Give me that shit. Oh, you can end quest immediately now? Cool. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do that one thing real quick. There's no reason why I should be having hiccups like this on a fucking 16 gigabyte VRAM card. This is literally fucking, this might be a driver issue. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... We're gonna start adding some environment variables. Where the fuck's my mouse? This. Mesa disk cache single. Try that. What else? What else did somebody try? Really, NVIDIA GPUs have issues with this game. See here, try that as well to add that as a launch option. Play, see what happens. Okay. Ooh, having issues initializing. Let's see. Uh. That didn't look good. That's gonna keep the... Try that again. Oh, they crashed. Interesting. For that. Better run game mode as well. Okay, that seems better. Okay. Seems like I hope this is smoother. Okay. Oh, this is smoother. Okay. Alright. I'll take it.
もう安全だ。
Kind of this one to skip cutscenes I've already seen.
ここだよ。イサイです。あの場で一体何が？妹とセクレノノにところ。
先ほどは私もそしてとりあえずお二人。
Alright. Okay. Cool. Everything looks like shit right now, though. I'm gonna fix that. Native. Try using native. We're gonna go with native. Looks slightly better. Ooh, okay. So the game definitely is running better. Uh oh, I spoke too soon. Why is this happening? Here we go. Oh, I see what happened. So it stopped and it went back to performance. I'll take smoother gameplay over slow.
こんにちは。どうかな、最近。
最近
This will probably be like less of an issue when I do get a second computer going for streams. Which right now does seem like more of a vital thing to do.
ありがとう。
いえ。
あなたは砂漠を歩いてきたんだよね。
I might get something to eat though. I'm getting hungry.
地下の道の外に出たら砂ばかりで。
But the game does work, which is honestly a good plus. I just don't like that it freezes every now and then.
水と食べ物が入っていたからなんとか歩いてこれました。そこからは覚えていません。
頑張ったな。
いえ。
好きなものはあるかな。
そうですね。砂上甘くて。
じゃあ準備してくる。
はい。
Oh, I can't go to the tent right now? That's crazy. So I'm talking to somebody.
おかえりハンター。
ナタとあの子のことをありがとう。それと武器も。
何言ってんの？どうってことないよ。どう？私の仕事はいい感じじゃない？金とこも剣巻もずっしり。まあ私らはさ、さても立派な早速。
Nice, okay. Forge armor. Bone. Like a preview. Well, I like that a lot. The street bone. We have like 2 of them. Nice. Okay. I need iron ore for that kind of stuff. Bone tree. Oh, I could have made that too. Attack 528. Yeah, I could have made that. Little froggy. But the VK D3D config equals force host cache command. The GPU is not used to its maximum, so the scores over high. This probably due to the high kill. Yeah. So hopefully this fixes it. So that might be the case depending on how things are going, but you think the optimization is kind of off.
よう鳥の体はず何しろそろそろ
Okay.
これは君の噂はよろしく
よろしくオリビア
Armor looks so fucking cool.
そちらはどういった経緯で
知っているか今回は大変な
それは
森人一族の救助それこそが共にやり遂げよだが君も私もハンターな
自分のことはなん
いつも1羽でいる鳥のよう君は誰とも組まないと思っていた
いろいろと
そうだなそうもうと武器の扱いを確かめる夢から覚める
I'm going to the tent. I do not need to go to a training area.
みんな揃ってる？鳥の隊います。
星の隊赤の隊銅の隊鉄の隊ここに
物資補給学者先生とにかくいます。
よしまずは何より成果の共有だ鳥の隊ハンターが見事やってくれた
早速人にも会えたね。
では当面やることをまとめてみましょう。私たちの目的は森人の救助および森人の里を襲撃した白の護衛の発見です。ですがナタが使った地下道はすでに崩落。里の場所は分かりません。
地下はどれぐらいの距離を歩いた
何日も
手分けしてそれ両利そう
私それはで
I kind of want to bring the resolution up though. I don't like the way this looks.
なあ蜂蜜の在庫が少ないんだけど誰か協力頼めないか。
どうした？そんなに足りないの？
Yeah. I mean, it's not even gonna be that high, right? No, I think that's a bad idea with a single PC setup to have it, like, being separate. When I get a dual PC setup, I'll be able to have that separate. Alright. Do I not get access to the other second weapon? That's wild.
の具合はいかがですか？あ、こちらです。出発できますか？
I just want to see how lobbies are going to work. You have to unlock it. Okay.
お待ちしていますね。出発できますか？
Where are all my DLC items? Do I have DLC? Oh wow, I definitely want these. I'm probably gonna restart the game while I get them. Library. Got the deluxe editions. Like, where are my cosmetics?
わかりました。
Ooh. Oh, I'm seeing people online. Oh my god, what the hell? What the fuck? The frame rate is awful. What the hell's going on with the frame rate? Holy shit. What the hell? Why is online making this shit lag? This is unplayable. What's going on with this game? Is there any way that I can like opt out of the online lobby? Like, there's no reason as to why it should be lagging like that. Is there a network option I can choose? What the hell's going? Is this? I'm gonna restart this game. So I have a feeling it's updating. Updating files, downloading data. An additional 60 gigabit. Holy shit! Is it actually doing that? It's updating. Oh, the game is actually going through an update. That's crazy. Is this the day one patch? Is this gonna fix performance problems? Also, I have the deluxe edition. Yeah, there it is. It's updating. See all the stuff right here? It's all updating. This is the day one patch. So essentially when the game dropped, we were still playing pre-release. So we got to experience what pre-release was like, at least a little bit, before the day one patch happened. So the day one patch is happening now. I think for the sake of my sleep schedule though, I'll go ahead and stop for the night, and I'll resume this tomorrow. And hopefully by then I will have things going. When I do get the second computer going though, it's going to be a lot better. That's what I honestly think. I think I'm going to have a much better time when I do get the second computer going. So I'm probably going to see what I can do to help rectify that as well. That way, I can run the game at max settings and like an extreme, and then not conflict with each other. Because whenever the game has some sort of high dips, it starts to cause the frame rate on OBS to go down. It's like messing with its encoding. So I'm gonna go ahead and all right. So goodbye YouTube. I'll